we're diving into a piece of American history that might just be sitting in your pocket change. A 1776 to 1976 bicentennial Washington quarter that could be worth a staggering $1.1 million. That's right, one of these quarters recently fetched that jaw-dropping amount at auction. Let's explore why. Cut to host in a study or workshop, holding a bicentennial quarter. Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're into coin collecting, American history, or just love a good story about turning spare change into life-changing money, you're in the right place. Let's talk about this iconic coin, what makes it special, and how you can find out if you're holding one of these treasures in your own collection. First, a little history. The bicentennial Washington quarter was minted to commemorate the 200th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. These quarters were produced in 1975 and 1976 and feature a unique design compared to regular Washington quarters. On the reverse, you'll find a special image of a colonial drummer, along with a torch surrounded by 13 stars representing the original colonies. But here's where it gets interesting. While most of these quarters are worth only their face value, 25 cents, there's a specific version of this coin that collectors and enthusiasts are going wild over. A 1776 to 1976 bicentennial Washington quarter with no mint mark. Host gestures to a chart showing U.S. mint locations and their corresponding mint marks. You see, coins from the U.S. Mint typically have a small letter on them to indicate where they were made. For example, coins from Philadelphia are marked with a P, those from Denver with a D, and those from San Francisco with an S. However, some quarters minted in Philadelphia during this bicentennial run were struck without any mint mark. Switch to an image of a no mint mark quarter next to a regular one. Now, not all no mint mark quarters are valuable. What sets the $1.1 million coin apart is its condition and rarity. This particular quarter was graded as an MS-68 by the Professional Coin Grading Service, or PCGS. That means it's in near perfect condition, with no visible scratches, wear, or imperfections. Out of millions of these coins minted, only a handful are known to exist in this pristine state, which is why it fetched such an incredible price at auction. Display auction footage or an image of the coin sold for $1.1 million. In 2023, one of these coins was sold at auction for $1.1 million, setting a record for this type of quarter. It's a reminder that even a humble coin can become a valuable collectible under the right circumstances. Cut back to host holding a magnifying glass over a bicentennial quarter. So, how can you tell if your bicentennial quarter is worth more than face value? Look for the no mint mark. This indicates it was made in Philadelphia. Examine the coin's condition. Does it look almost brand new, with no scratches or signs of wear? If so, you might have a high-grade coin. If you think you've found something special, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for an official evaluation. Host places the coin under a microscope for a closer look. Now, let's talk about the current market. Even if your bicentennial quarter isn't worth millions, certain versions can still fetch a premium. For example, proof versions of the coin, which were made specifically for collectors, can be worth $10 to $20. And coins in high-grade conditions can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the demand. Show a chart of auction results for bicentennial quarters in various grades. The key takeaway is that condition matters. Coins that are graded highly, MS-65 or above, are the ones that command the highest prices. So, the next time you're going through your spare change, don't overlook those old quarters. You never know, you might just find a hidden gem. Cut to a montage of people searching through coins, inspecting them with magnifying glasses, and celebrating their finds. If you've got a 1776 to 1976 bicentennial quarter in your collection, take a closer look. And if you've struck gold, or should I say, silver, Let us know in the comments. Host holding up a quarter with text on screen reading, "Check your coins!" Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more tips and stories from the fascinating world of coin collecting. Who knows? Your next great discovery could be right in your pocket. If you're a coin collector or just someone who enjoys rare finds, you're in for a treat. Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating stories in the world of numismatics, the 1995p Washington $quarter coin, a piece that's recently been making waves with a jaw-dropping market value of $1.2 million. Yes, you heard that right, over $1 million for a quarter. So let's break it all down. What makes this coin so special, how it reached such a high value, and what it means for collectors like you. Let's start with some context. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since 1932, introduced to commemorate George Washington's 200th birthday. Over the years, millions of these coins have been minted across various facilities, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The 1995p quarter, as the name suggests, was minted in Philadelphia and initially didn't stand out. It was just another coin in the long line of Washington quarters, right? Well, not quite. What sets this particular coin apart is a rare error during its production. Coins with errors are often highly sought after in the numismatic world because they're unique. These errors can range from slight misalignments to more significant issues like double strikes or missing elements. In the case of the 1995p quarter, the error is believed to be related to a rare minting anomaly. Some experts speculate that it could involve a striking misalignment, unusual metal composition, or other defects that were overlooked at the time of production. Here's where things get interesting. For years, the 1995p quarter was just another coin in circulation. It wasn't until one of these rare error coins surfaced at an auction that its true value became apparent. Imagine someone casually finding a coin in their pocket change, only to discover it's worth more than $1 million. It sounds like a fairy tale, but that's the kind of magic that happens in the world of coin collecting. Now, let's talk about the current market value, $1.2 million. Why would anyone pay such an astronomical amount for a single quarter? The answer lies in rarity and demand. This particular coin is not only a rare error, but also in impeccable condition. Collectors and investors alike are willing to pay a premium for coins that are both unique and well preserved. And as the saying goes, the rarer the item, the higher the value. One factor contributing to the value of this coin is its grading. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a flawless specimen. The 1995p quarter that sold for $1.2 million was graded exceptionally high, making it even more desirable. If you have a coin that you think might be valuable, getting it graded by a reputable organization like the Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation is a crucial step. So, how can you tell if you have a 1995p quarter that might be worth something? Start by examining the coin closely. Look for any unusual features, such as misaligned strikes, off-center designs, or irregularities in the lettering. Pay attention to the mint mark, which is located on the obverse side of the coin near Washington's ponytail. If it's a P and the coin looks different from the standard 1995 quarter, you might have something special. But remember, not every 1995p quarter is worth millions. The vast majority are standard coins that carry no extra value beyond their face value. The $1 million coin is an outlier, a rare gem among millions. That said, it never hurts to check. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden treasure in your pocket change or old coin jar. Now, let's shift gears and talk about what this means for the coin collecting community. The sale of the 1995p quarter for $1.2 million has reignited interest in modern era coins. Traditionally, collectors focused on older coins like silver dollars, gold coins, or colonial-era pieces. But this sale proves that even relatively modern coins can hold tremendous value if they're unique enough. For new collectors, this is an exciting time to get involved in the hobby. Start by learning the basics of coin collecting, understanding mint marks, dates, and grading. Familiarize yourself with the history of American coinage and the stories behind iconic designs like the Washington Quarter. And don't forget to stay updated on auctions and sales, as they often reveal trends and insights into what's hot in the market. For seasoned collectors, the 1995 P quarter is a reminder of why we love this hobby. It's not just about the monetary value, but the thrill of discovery, the joy of holding a piece of history in your hands. Who knows? The next $1 million coin could be sitting in your collection right now, waiting to be discovered. As we wrap up, let me leave you with a final thought. The 1995 P Washington $quarter coin is a testament to the surprises that can still be found in the world of numismatics. It's a reminder to always look closely at the coins you come across, whether they're in your pocket change, a flea market, or a collection handed down from a family member. You never know what treasures might be waiting to be uncovered. Thank you for joining me today. If you found this video informative and inspiring, please like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. And if you have any stories about rare coins or collectibles, I'd love to hear about them in the comments below. We're diving into a fascinating coin story, a 2002 D mint mark Mississippi quarter that has caught the attention of collectors and investors alike. Why? Because its value has skyrocketed to an incredible $1.3 million. That's right, a single quarter, worth just 25 cents back in the day, now holds a seven-figure price tag. So what makes this coin so special? Let's break it all down. First, let's start with some context. The 2002 Mississippi State Quarter was part of the 50 State Quarters program launched by the U.S. Mint. This program, which ran from 1999 to 2008, celebrated each state by featuring unique designs on the reverse of the quarter. For Mississippi, the design showcases two beautiful magnolia blossoms, the state flower, alongside the words, "The Magnolia State." Now, Mississippi quarters were minted at both the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint, and it's the ones with a DE Mint mark, produced in Denver, that have become the center of this story. Over 289 million of these quarters were struck, so at first glance, it might seem like they're not particularly rare. But, as with most things in the world of numismatics, the devil is in the details. So, what's driving the astronomical value of this particular quarter? It's all about rarity, condition, and errors. Let's break these factors down. First, rarity. While millions of Mississippi quarters were minted, not all of them were preserved in pristine condition. The vast majority have been circulated, used in vending machines, carried around in pockets, and tossed into change jars. Coins that remain in uncirculated or mint state condition are much harder to find. But even among mint state quarters, this $1.3 million coin stands out because of its grade. This specific quarter is graded MS69 by PCGS, which is the professional coin grading service. In the world of coin grading, MS69 is almost perfect. It's just one step below the highest possible grade of MS70. To put this into perspective, achieving such a grade for a modern coin like this is extraordinarily rare. Out of the millions minted, only a handful have been graded this high, making it a collector's dream. Next, let's talk about errors. Error coins are a huge draw for collectors, and the 2002 D Mississippi quarter is no exception. This particular coin has a striking error that makes it one of a kind. Experts believe that during the minting process, a die error occurred, resulting in a highly unusual and visually stunning coin. These errors can include things like double strikes, off-center strikes, or planchet flaws. The unique characteristics of this era make it unlike any other Mississippi quarter out there. Now, you might be wondering, how did this coin end up being valued at $1.3 million? The answer lies in the auction block. Rare coins are often sold at specialized auctions, where passionate collectors and investors bid against each other to own a piece of history. This particular quarter recently sold for $1.3 million at a major auction, setting a new record for the series. The winning bidder saw the coin as more than just money. It's a symbol of rarity, craftsmanship, and historical significance. But why are people willing to pay such astronomical sums for a single coin? For many collectors, it's about more than just the investment potential. It's about owning something truly unique. Coins like this are a tangible link to history, a physical reminder of a specific time and place. Plus, there's the thrill of the hunt. For every high-value coin like this one, there are countless stories of collectors searching through rolls of quarters, hoping to find that hidden gem. Now, if you're inspired to start checking your pocket change, you're not alone. While the chances of finding a $1.3 million quarter in your pocket are slim, there are still plenty of valuable coins out there waiting to be discovered. Keep an eye out for mint marks, unusual designs, and coins in excellent condition. And if you think you've found something special, consider having it professionally graded. You never know what it might be worth. Before we wrap up, let's take a moment to reflect on what this story teaches us. It's a reminder that value can come from the most unexpected places. A simple quarter, something most of us don't think twice about, can become a treasure under the right circumstances. It's a testament to the artistry and craftsmanship of coin design, as well as the enduring appeal of collecting. So, what do you think about this incredible Mississippi quarter? Are you ready to start hunting for rare coins? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories like this one. We're diving into one of the most intriguing stories in the world of coin collecting, the 2015 Saratoga quarter dollar with a D mint mark. At first glance, this quarter may seem like just another piece of pocket change, but its unique features and rarity have skyrocketed its value to an unbelievable $1.4 million on today's market. Now, let's start with some background on the Saratoga quarter itself. Released as part of the America, the Beautiful Quarters series by the United States Mint, this coin commemorates the pivotal Battle of Saratoga during the American Revolutionary War. It was the turning point in the fight for independence, and this quarter celebrates the surrender of British General John Burgoyne to American forces in 1777. The reverse of the coin depicts a sword being surrendered, symbolizing this historic moment. It's an elegant and highly detailed design created by Barbara Fox and engraved by Renata Gordon. On the obverse side, like all quarters in this series, you'll find the iconic profile of George Washington, a design first created by John Flanagan in 1932 and updated for the America, the Beautiful series. But what sets this 2015 Saratoga quarter apart from others in circulation? Why has this particular coin with a D mint mark, a mark indicating it was struck at the Denver Mint, become so incredibly valuable? Let me break it down for you. Point one key factor is its rarity. While millions of Saratoga quarters were minted in 2015, the D mint mark version had a small subset of coins struck with an error during the minting process. This error was subtle but significant enough to catch the attention of eagle-eyed collectors. Reports suggest that a misalignment caused a faint double strike on some of these coins, creating a shadowy, almost ghost-like effect on the design. Now, errors like these can make a coin extraordinarily rare, and in the world of numismatics, coin collecting, rarity is king. Collectors are always on the hunt for coins that stand out, whether due to a design flaw, an unusual feature, or a historical quirk. This D mint mark Saratoga quarter ticks all those boxes. Another factor driving up the value of this coin is its condition. For a coin to fetch top dollar, it must be in pristine, uncirculated condition, ideally graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. These organizations use a grading scale that ranges from poor 1 to a perfect mint state 70. The closer the coin is to MS-70, the more valuable it becomes. The $1.4 million Saratoga quarter is one of the few specimens graded as MS-69, making it almost flawless and incredibly desirable. Let's talk about how this coin reached such an astronomical value. Like many collectibles, the value of rare coins is determined by supply and demand. As news of the error spread, collectors and investors scrambled to find and purchase these rare coins, driving up their prices in auctions and private sales. What started as a modest rise in value snowballed as major collectors recognized the significance of this coin. In fact, the most recent sale of the $1.4 million Saratoga quarter occurred at a prestigious auction house, where it became the centerpiece of an intense bidding war. So, how can you find out if you've got one of these gems in your possession? First, check your spare change or any old rolls of quarters you've stored away. Look for the Saratoga design, and then check for the D mint mark, which will be located just beneath the date on the obverse side. Next, examine the coin carefully for signs of the error. If you think you've found one, your best bet is to have it professionally evaluated by a coin grading service. Even if you don't discover a $1 million coin, Saratoga quarters in excellent condition still hold value. High-grade examples can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on their quality and desirability among collectors. In conclusion, the 2015 Saratoga quarter with a D mint mark is a testament to how even the smallest details can transform everyday objects into treasures. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just starting to explore the world of coins, this story is a reminder of the incredible history, craftsmanship, and value hidden in our currency. So keep your eyes peeled. You never know what might be hiding in your pocket change. Thank you for tuning in today. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more fascinating stories like this one. We're diving into an extraordinary story about a modern coin that has stunned collectors and investors alike. The 2001 D North Carolina $quarter coin. Imagine owning a coin that started out worth only 25 cents, but is now worth an astonishing $1.5 million. How did this happen? Why is this coin so special? And could you have one hiding in your collection? Let's break it all down. First, let's talk about the coin itself. The 2001 D North Carolina quarter is part of the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program. This program, launched in 1999, featured designs representing each of the 50 states and was wildly popular. Millions of Americans began collecting these quarters straight from their pocket change. North Carolina's quarter was released in March 2001 and celebrates the state's rich history, showcasing the famous first flight of the Wright brothers in Kitty Hawk. The design is beautiful, showing the Wright Flyer soaring above the words, "First Flight." Now, what makes the 2001 D North Carolina $quarter coin stand out from millions of others? The answer lies in its mint mark and an incredible error. These coins were struck at the Denver Mint, indicated by the D mint mark, and errors during the minting process resulted in a few unique varieties. Error coins are among the most sought-after pieces in the numismatic world because they are rare, fascinating, and often valuable. The specific error on this 2001 D quarter has captured collectors' attention, a dramatic die crack running across the coin. Die cracks occur when the coin's striking die, the tool used to create the design, develops a fracture. This creates a raised line on the coin's surface, and the 2001 D North Carolina quarter's die crack is prominent, making it easily identifiable. Some examples of this error are so pronounced that they appear almost as if the coin is split in two. Why does this make the coin worth so much? It all comes down to rarity and demand. In the world of coin collecting, the scarcer a coin is, the more valuable it becomes. Out of the millions of 2001D North Carolina quarters minted, only a tiny fraction exhibit this dramatic error. On top of that, the condition of the coin plays a significant role. Collectors and investors look for coins in pristine, uncirculated condition. A 2001D North Carolina quarter with this error, graded in top condition by professional coin grading services like PCGS or NGC, can command jaw-dropping prices. In fact, the coin's highest recorded sale is a staggering $1.5 million. Imagine holding a piece of metal worth that much money. This record-breaking sale occurred because the coin combined extreme rarity with impeccable condition. The error itself is a one-of-a-kind variety, making it a trophy piece for any serious collector. You might be wondering, how can you tell if you have one of these valuable quarters? Start by checking the mint mark. Look for the D below the date, indicating it was struck in Denver. Then, examine the coin carefully for any unusual lines, cracks, or raised features on the surface. A magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe can help you spot these details. If you think you've found one, it's essential to get the coin professionally graded. Experts can confirm the error and assign a grade that determines its value. So, what's the current market for these coins? While the $1.5 million coin represents the pinnacle of value, lower grade examples of the error coin can still fetch thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. The market for error coins has grown significantly in recent years, driven by collectors who appreciate the uniqueness and history of these pieces. Could a rare coin like this still be hiding in circulation? While it's unlikely, it's not impossible. Coins can sit forgotten in jars, drawers, or old collections for decades before someone discovers their true worth. That's why it's always worth taking a closer look at your loose change or inherited coin collections. Before we wrap up, let's talk about the bigger picture. The story of the 2001D North Carolina quarter is a perfect example of why coin collecting is so fascinating. It's not just about the money, though the $1.5 million price tag certainly grabs attention. It's about the thrill of the hunt, the joy of discovery, and the deep connection to history. Coins tell stories, and this one tells the story of human ingenuity, from the Wright brothers' first flight to the intricate art of minting. If you're new to coin collecting or thinking about getting started, there's never been a better time. Keep an eye out for error coins like this one, learn about grading and authentication, and explore the rich history behind each piece. Who knows? Your next great discovery could be just around the corner. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into the 2001D North Carolina $quarter coin. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories from the world of coins and collectibles. Let me know in the comments if you've ever come across an interesting coin or if you're inspired to check your collection. We're diving into an extraordinary coin that has recently made headlines. The 2000p South Carolina $quarter. This isn't just any coin you might find in your pocket change. What makes this quarter so special? Well, one specific version of it has been valued at an incredible $1.6 million. Let's explore what makes this coin so unique, why collectors are going crazy for it, and how you might even have a fortune sitting in your spare change. First, let's go back to 2000 when the United States Mint launched the South Carolina quarter as part of the 50-state quarters program. Each of these quarters was designed to honor one of the 50 states, and South Carolina's design was particularly striking. On the reverse side, you'll find the state outline, the state tree, the palmetto, and a Carolina wren perched proudly alongside the state flower, the yellow jessamine. Below it all is the motto, the Palmetto State. It's a design that perfectly captures the spirit and history of South Carolina. Now, while millions of these coins were minted in 2000, the one in question stands out due to an extraordinary set of circumstances. The version of the coin valued at $1.6 million isn't your run-of-the-mill South Carolina quarter. Instead, it's a coin in pristine condition, graded MS68 by the Professional Coin Grading Service, or PCGS. This grade means it is virtually flawless, a rarity for any coin, especially one that was meant for circulation. For a coin to achieve such a high grade, it must have been preserved under perfect conditions from the moment it was minted. That means no scratches, no dings, no wear and tear. Most quarters get tossed into pockets, spent, or jingled around with other coins, which results in minor damage that lowers their value. But this particular coin was likely set aside by a keen collector or someone who recognized its potential value right away. But what really sets this coin apart is its historical significance and demand among collectors. The 50-state quarters program was one of the most popular coin series in U.S. history, and it brought millions of new collectors into the hobby. As a result, certain state quarters, particularly those with low mintages or in perfect condition, became highly sought after. The South Carolina quarter, with its beautiful design and ties to one of America's original 13 colonies, holds a special place in this series. So, why $1.6 million? That staggering price comes down to a combination of rarity, condition, and demand. Coins in the MS68 grade are incredibly rare for this series, and there are only a handful of South Carolina quarters that have achieved this level. When one came up for auction, collectors with deep pockets competed fiercely to add it to their collection. The winning bid of $1.6 million reflects just how much someone was willing to pay for this piece of numismatic history. Could you have a valuable South Carolina quarter hiding in your pocket change or coin jar at home? The short answer is yes, but it's highly unlikely. Most circulated quarters have significant wear, and even if you find one that looks perfect to the naked eye, it would still need to be graded by a professional service like PCGS to determine its true condition and value. Additionally, you'd need to find a collector or auction willing to pay top dollar for it. Still, it's always worth checking your coins carefully. Look for any unusual features, minting errors, or signs of exceptional preservation. For example, some state quarters are valuable due to errors, such as double die strikes or off-center designs. These errors can make even a circulated coin worth far more than its face value. Let's talk briefly about the broader coin collecting market. Over the past few decades, we've seen a surge in interest in rare coins, driven by both seasoned collectors and investors looking for alternative assets. Coins like the 2000-piece South Carolina quarter, especially those in perfect condition, represent a small but lucrative segment of this market. They're not just currency. They're pieces of history, art, and craftsmanship rolled into one. If you're interested in starting your own coin collection, there's never been a better time. Start by checking your change and visiting local coin shops or shows. Learn about grading systems and invest in tools like magnifying glasses and coin holders to help you identify and protect valuable finds. And most importantly, do your research. There's a wealth of information available online, in books, and through local coin collecting groups. In conclusion, the story of the $1.6 million South Carolina quarter reminds us that even the most ordinary objects can hold extraordinary value. It's a testament to the thrill of discovery and the enduring appeal of coin collecting. So, the next time you have some spare change in your hand, take a closer look. You never know what treasure you might uncover. Thanks for tuning in, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others who might be interested in the fascinating world of coin collecting. Let me know in the comments if you've ever found a valuable coin or if you're inspired to start looking for treasures of your own.